The only local news teams taking action for you. KIMA KEPR Action News starts now.
Coming up this morning on Action News, the heat wave is feeling more like a heat deluge as these triple-digit temperatures continue. Firefighters are on both sides of it, responding to heat-related calls while also trying to keep themselves safe with all that heavy gear on in the scorching temps. We'll hear from an official on how they get ready for the summer heat. Plus, this heat has those struggling with homelessness finding relief indoors, but shelters only have so much room. We'll catch up with the shelters to talk how they're faring in their efforts to keep the homeless cool and hydrated. And Meals on Wheels is stepping up with this heat. More than meals, they can be lifesavers. We'll catch up with the executive director who says their persistent efforts to make contact with every recipient is especially important when temperatures turn dangerous. We'll have that story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, I gotta say, this heat it's kind of getting old already. You know,
Sure.
I'm already ready for winter, it seems like.
Yes.
But as we continue through the next couple of days, the biggest topic that we're looking at right now is the winds that are coming tomorrow, correct?
Yeah. Tomorrow we are going to be looking at those winds that are going to bring more fire danger to the area. Today, though, we are still just focused on the heat. Today is going to be the peak of the current heat wave that we are in, as many of us see highs near 110 degrees. As we wake up this morning looking out at the Tri-Cities, it should be clear skies, but there is a fair amount of haze and smoke in the sky. The Pioneer Fire in Chelan County exploded yesterday, and that is producing copious amounts of smoke. Many of us are actually sitting in moderate air quality this morning. We'll talk more about the air quality later in the newscast. But right now in the Tri-Cities, we are sitting at 62 degrees, and it's another pretty mild to warm morning. This is going to set up again what is going to be a sizzler of an afternoon. Here's a look at your weather headlines on the day. The apex of the heat wave that we are in will arrive today. Tomorrow will bring that heightened fire danger as we stay hot, and winds also are going to be increasing on Wednesday. And then we are going to see temperatures staying hot all the way through the coming weekend. I'll continue to break down your weather forecast coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in Yakima County. Fire crews there are making good progress on some wildfires that get started over the last couple of days. The Thorpe Road fire in Moxie that started on July 4th is now 100% contained. It burned just over 2,100 acres, and there's also a fire on State Route 410 in the Natchez area. According to leaders with the DNR, that fire burned about 8 acres, and fire crews are wrapping up their efforts over there. Crews in our area and throughout our region are on high alert with the scorching heat wave that's just getting started. According to firefighters, they've already responded to calls for heat strokes, but now they're also concerned about the firefighters' health as well. We caught up with Deputy Chief Michael Hefner of the Kennewick Fire Department to learn how they've prepared for this heat.
That starts weeks, sometimes months ahead of the warm weather season. Our firefighters will work out outside as the temperatures begin to rise. They'll practice firefighting skills at our training center outside, starting to get used to the warmer weather. So weeks and months ahead.
In addition to acclimating themselves to the hot temperatures, Hefner says they also might request additional units to assist at incidents to help give crews time to rehabilitate and get ready for the next assignment. With those triple-digit temps, it means people experiencing homelessness in the valley will be looking for any kind of relief from the heat. But as KIMA's Hunter Phipps reports, some homeless shelters only have so much room to offer.
Whether you're just trying to find shade or any cool water for that matter, people in the valley will look to beat the heat in the coming days. But for those experiencing homelessness, those options are limited.
People are desperately looking for shade, water, and people are hungry.
Outreach teams from Camp Hope and Yakima Union Gospel Mission are on high alert, helping people escape the scorching triple-digit temps by offering shelter, food, and water. Cases of water sat ready at the mission Monday afternoon, but Ginger Gustafson tells me those waters will be gone before you know it.
When we're handing out water, it's not just one or two. We're giving whatever people are asking. Their dogs are thirsty, they're thirsty.
And over at Camp Hope, it's the same deal.
Right now, Hunter, we're going through about a pallet of Costco-sized water a day.
Besides hydration, both outreach teams are concerned about people overheating. Both have room to offer shelter, but not in bunches.
We are consistently running about 85–90% full, so we can take a few people in overnight.
Camp Hope housing around 212 people as of Monday.
And even with this one being built for 250 to 270, we're starting to approach those numbers pretty closely.
But regardless of limited space, this is a race against the sun to get help to those in need as the temps begin to rise.
We've stepped up outreach efforts as well, going countywide.
We're able to offer folks a chance to come in out of the heat during the day at our Good News Cafe. And so nobody has to be out there during the worst part of the day. They can come in.
Hunter Phipps, Action News.
KIMA's Hunter Phipps, thank you. And leaders from both Camp Hope and the Union Gospel Mission are looking for donations to keep handing out water, food, and other supplies to those in need. We have those links up on our website, KIMATV.com. And staying with the heat, a local nonprofit is doing their part to help some of the most vulnerable in our population. Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels hosts hundreds of seniors and provides home delivery free of charge year-round. But when temperatures get extremely hot, like they are now, they often take on a much more important role.
Meals on Wheels is life-saving. It's more than a meal. It's something that is undervalued, because people think that they get a meal delivered and then we're gone. It's not. It's a daily check-in. So when we knock at the door and someone doesn't answer, we don't just leave. We go in, we try to find a way in to help that person, and 9 times out of 10 we find them on the floor.
They check on people nearly every day and provide warm meals for them, which does come at a cost. They serve approximately 2,500 seniors in our area, which requires a team of volunteers and donations, something they say they need more of. If you'd like to get involved, head over to our website, KEPRTV.com. Now, Jefferson, we've been talking about this heat for quite a while now, and you said 110 degrees in terms of what we're approaching. Is this going to be the hottest day on the docket, or do we even have hotter days planned?
Today does look like it will be the hottest day of at least this current heat wave that we are in. Now, tomorrow we're only going to see things cool down by a degree or two, so I don't want to paint the picture as today get through it and then tomorrow we're back to the 90s, but today is going to be the hottest day in terms of raw numbers. Everyone seeing high temperatures between 105 and 110 degrees, closer to 110 degrees than 105 degrees for Yakima, the Tri-Cities, and Pendleton today. I will talk about those temperatures we can expect tomorrow, and I'll also talk about increased wind bringing fire danger tomorrow, all coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. The time now is 5:07. Coming up on Keeper KIMA this morning, some regional news. This dangerous heat has likely taken a few lives in the Portland area, say authorities. It would add to the tally of heat-related deaths across the nation, which now is at least 8 on the year. The City of Roses broke daily record temps all weekend long, and data suggests this year could be hotter than last year, which was the hottest on record. We'll talk about the county's investigation in about 2 minutes, but in state news, we'll dive into that plea deal Boeing is taking in connection to the 2 deadly crashes. It'll cost the company millions in fines once a judge signs off on it, but there's pressure for the judge to reject that deal. We'll fill you in on that. But later in the show, national news. President Biden is still pushing back against calls to pull out of the presidential race. In a letter, he acknowledged the views of members of the Democratic Party, but says it's time for the drama to end. We're just getting started this morning, though. There's more news and weather to get to. Don't go anywhere. We'll be here sharing the latest. Stay with us.